If you've ever bought bananas that were bright green and rock hard, you might have wondered why fruit that's supposed to be sweet and soft is sold before it even seems ripe. The answer isn't about taste at all. It's about chemistry, timing, and one of the most important invisible gases in the food system. Bananas are picked green on purpose, and without that decision, bananas would never be one of the most common fruits in the world. On the banana plant, fruit ripens fast. Once a banana begins to turn yellow, the clock starts ticking. The sugars increase, the starches break down, and the flesh softens quickly. Within days, a ripe banana can become bruised, brown, and unsellable. That's fine if you're eating it right where it's grown, but bananas aren't grown where most of them are eaten. Most bananas travel thousands of miles, often crossing oceans, before they reach a grocery store. If they were allowed to ripen naturally on the plant, they would never survive the trip. So farmers harvest bananas while they're still completely green. At this stage, bananas are firm, starchy, and surprisingly tough. They can be packed tightly, stacked high, and shipped long distances without bruising. Green bananas are basically built for travel. But picking them early creates another challenge. Once bananas are cut from the plant, they no longer ripen the same way unless the conditions are just right. That's where ripening rooms come in. After harvesting, bananas are shipped in refrigerated containers to slow down their natural processes even further. Cold temperatures reduce respiration, which keeps the bananas from ripening too early. This controlled pause allows bananas to survive weeks of transport by ship, train, and truck. When the bananas finally reach their destination, often just days before they're needed in stores, they're still green. Now it's time to turn them yellow. Ripening rooms are specially designed, sealed environments where temperature, humidity, and airflow are tightly controlled. But the real star of the process is ethylene gas. Ethylene is a natural plant hormone. It's a simple gas that fruits produce on their own as they ripen. Bananas are especially sensitive to it. A tiny amount can trigger a cascade of chemical reactions inside the fruit. When ethylene is introduced into a ripening room, it signals the bananas that it's time to ripen. Inside the fruit, enzymes begin converting starches into sugars. The cell walls soften. Chlorophyll breaks down, allowing the yellow pigments to appear. Flavor compounds develop, aroma changes, texture transforms. All of this happens because of a gas you can't see and would never notice in the air. What's fascinating is that once bananas start ripening, they produce even more ethylene themselves. This creates a chain reaction where one ripening banana encourages others to ripen too. It's the same reason putting a green banana next to a ripe one at home can speed things up. In commercial ripening rooms, the process is carefully timed. Too much ethylene, too warm, or too humid, and the bananas can ripen unevenly or too quickly. Too little, and they stay green and bland. Ripeners adjust conditions so bananas reach stores at the perfect stage, usually just yellow, with maybe a hint of green at the stem. This controlled ripening is what allows bananas to be available year-round, almost everywhere on Earth. Without harvesting bananas green and ripening them artificially, bananas would be a luxury fruit, limited to regions close to where they're grown. They would be seasonal, expensive, and far less reliable. Instead, bananas have become one of the cheapest and most consistent foods in the world, because science figured out how to pause and restart ripening on demand. There's also a safety and quality reason bananas aren't ripened during shipping. If bananas ripened naturally in transit, they would release ethylene inside shipping containers, causing entire shipments to ripen at once. That would lead to massive waste before the fruit ever reached a store. By keeping bananas green until the very last moment, producers can match ripeness to demand, reducing spoilage and keeping prices low. So the next time you see a bunch of green bananas, you're not looking at unripe fruit. You're looking at a carefully timed system that stretches across farms, ships, warehouses, and stores. Those green bananas are waiting, and with just a little ethylene and the right conditions, they'll become exactly what you expect them to be. Sweet, soft, yellow, and ready right on time. If you found this interesting and you want more kitchen science, food facts, and the stories behind what we eat, make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.